I'm wearing pajamas right now because that's what you do when you get home from work. You put on your alien pajama pants. Yeah. She's dancing alone, I'm ready to go, but she's so lost in stereo, lost in stereo. She's out of control, so beautiful, lost in stereo, lost in stereo. Hey guys, it's Jessica, and I have some big news. So, as you can see from the title, I got an agent. So, okay, what kind of agent did I get? Am I a long-lost Kardashian? No. Am I going to be in the new Shadowhunter show? No. But that's something I would do, so if you know someone who knows someone who knows someone, then I'm your girl. Okay, so I got a literary agent because I wrote a book. I know. Last year I was writing this book and I was kind of keeping it on the DL, on the down low. I didn't say I was getting a dancing agent. So I wasn't really telling anybody that I was writing this book. I was kind of just working on it whenever I could. And when I say that, I mean I was working on it a lot and putting a lot of emotion and myself and words into this book. A lot of words went into the making of this novel. I did that, and I finished it probably around last April or the beginning of May, and then I started sending letters out to agents. And what happens is you send the letter out, you write a little bit about yourself, about the book, what it's about, the concept, and sometimes you include like maybe the first 10 pages, maybe the first chapter, and the goal is to get them interested in the book. If they're interested, they might ask you for a partial manuscript, or they might ask you for the full thing, and that's what you want. You want them to have the full thing, the whole book, the whole thing, all of it. The goal through all of this is to get that phone call saying that they want you. I sent out these letters and waited to hear back from agents, and I heard back from one, and she wanted to read the whole thing. So I sent it to her, and she's my agent now, and that's so cool. I remember when I got the email from her saying that she wanted to read the whole thing, I was at the mall, and I read it, and I freaked out in the middle of the mall. It was just like, I just like stopped what I was doing. I was like, I don't believe this. Like, this has to be a mistake. I just bought my first bracelet, and these are like my lucky bracelets now. And it was that day that it happened, so that's why I was just like, whoa, the power. Like, what? How did that happen? But yes, she emailed and she wanted the full thing. So I sent it to her, and it took a little bit. And I heard back from her a few weeks ago, and she wanted to talk to me on the phone. And I had no idea what that meant, because I haven't gotten to this point. This was all new. So I was nervous and excited, and I kind of felt like I was going to throw up. That's glamorous. So the week leading up to the actual conversation with her, I could not sit still. I could not sleep. I was basically vibrating with excitement. I was like a jitter, blah, blah, blah. That's basically what I was. I was just like all day, every day. Then I talked to her on the phone, and I was holding my breath like the entire time, because I didn't know if this was it. I didn't know if this is what I had been, the moment I've been waiting for as long as I can remember. Because for as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a writer. I've wanted to be an author. I tried to write my first book when I was 10, and it was about teachers in a school, and they were trying to take over the world, and I don't really know where I was going with that, but it was a solid effort, and it was just, I just loved writing and I loved reading, and I just wanted to be in that book world, whether it was putting myself into other worlds that people created or creating a world for other people to go into. I wanted this so bad. So I was just waiting to hear what this conversation meant. And then she said she wanted to sign me. Like, she wanted to represent me. And so I have an agent. I am being represented by Rachel Marks of Rebecca Friedman Literary. And my book could become a book. And I'm still, like, this happened last week. It's taken me this whole week. I still don't even believe fully that it's real. So yeah, I got that phone call and it's super exciting. And I am not going to tell you the title of my book because I don't want to jinx it, and I'm kind of superstitious like that. But I can show you. There it is. This is the rough draft of my novel. And see, for the longest time, it didn't have a name, so I gave it a name. And it's called The Currently Untitled, Yet Soon to Be Titled, Alien Baby Project. Oh, this is so cool because I'm wearing alien pajamas. I matched the book. That didn't work. Oh, it has a subtitle because subtitles. The subtitle is, which happens to have nothing to do with aliens or babies. So, there you go. So yeah, that was the book. And it has a title now, of course, but I am still really attached to the Alien Baby Project because it's like my little baby. I love this book. And I'm just so excited about this whole thing. When I got off the phone with Rachel, I started crying, and I don't cry, but I started crying because I was so happy. And I called my mom right away. I was like, Mom, I got an agent, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm bringing you coffee. And I was like, thank you, because I love coffee. I got the call while I was on break at work. And so I had to go back to work after this, and I'm literally sitting there like, I don't know work. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing here right now because I'm so happy. A few people have read it, and if you ask my best friend, she will tell you that it's about a girl. Very descriptive. But no, really, it's a young adult contemporary novel. So it's kind of along the lines of like a John Green book or like If I Stay. It's around there. And I just can't wait for people to read it. Like, that just blows my mind that someday soon people could be reading this book. And just, if my book actually becomes a book and ends up in a bookstore, the place, the Holy Land where they sell books, I don't even know what I'm going to do. That's a lie, I do know what I'm going to do. You can 100% believe that I'm going to take my book and I'm going to bring it over to the Harry Potter books. And I'm going to take pictures of my book with the Harry Potter books because I can't even understand the concept of my book being in the same vicinity and breathing area as a novel written by J.K. Rowling. And so, yeah, that's going to happen. There will be a photo shoot of the books together. So yeah, this is super exciting news, and I just can't believe it. And so I will probably be making videos along the way to kind of tell you what's going on, how the process is going, what's happening, and yeah, and I'll probably just make other videos in general. We're going to give it a try. We are going to give it a very, very good effort. Yes. That's it for this video. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.
She's dancing alone, I'm ready to